All right, y'all. We are back and we are live. Okay. So, we're just going to go ahead and then maybe just upload the video to Instagram at a later time. And let's just move forward so that we can make sure everybody is getting the information that we need. All right, you guys, it's Friday. It is Friday. It is Friday. And we have a lot of updates for the weekend. Okay, so first of all, we have our DFX partner playbook. So I hope that you guys have all been studying, the manual and getting to know more about us in the mission, right? I'm Dominique. I'm the founder of Domino Effects Group, and we provide capital to businesses, right? Female owned businesses, diverse businesses, startups, businesses that have been established, businesses that have been to the bank and been denied. We really step in as a resource for capital for you guys. Okay. So, a couple of things I want to talk about today are we had a funding yesterday, Automotive, and they got 21,000 in funding. So they applied 2 days ago and then they were funded today. So guys, that was Automotive looking to get some capital for inventory, for supplies, and then also for some payroll to bring on a family member as staff. So that was done in 2 days. Okay, 21K. We have another client. A couple things I want to note out about the business bank account. Okay, we need to make sure our clients are depositing into valid business bank accounts. Okay, I repeat, valid business bank accounts. Okay, you guys do not want to be depositing into your personal. If you have clients that are depositing into your personal into their personal bank accounts when you're first working with them, I would highly advise, that you get them some, and let them know, get a business bank account and then come back in 3 months. Now, if you are depositing into your personal, there are other solutions, right? There are other organizations that will lend to you based off of your income. They check things like your UTI. They want to make sure that you're going to be able to basically live, right? It's not going to over leverage you, them extending you this loan. So that's worked really, well for some of our startup clients. Now, why am I bringing this up? Because we have a client that is generating like one, minimum 100,000. He's around like 140,000 average on a month. All right, so 140,000 average on month would allow him to qualify for some rev-based financing, right? Now we have lenders that will look at that, but I just want to point this out. He's actually depositing into a bank account that's not a brick and mortar. Okay, now, it is FDIC insured, right? So we have another underwriter looking into this. But one of the points that I wanted to, one thing I wanted to point out was this was one thing that actually got him declined. He was depositing into an American Express business bank account. So some lenders want to see brick and mortar accounts. I'll keep you guys posted and updated because I have one private capital lender that's actually going to be looking at the file. So I'll let you guys know what happens with that later today if you come to our Let's Get You Funded. Okay, today is Let's Get You Funded. So if you are in business and you're looking for ways to access capital, how to grow your business, what the next steps are, why you've been declined, if you're looking for real resources and real lenders that actually can apply to you, come in, ask your questions, right? Let's talk about it. Let's get that answered. So okay, so we've talked about business bank accounts. Make sure that you are depositing into a business bank account. Guys, if for those of you that are using applications like Cash App, right? Maybe you're using something like Zelle. Does that sound familiar, right? If you're using these apps, okay, fine, but make sure that you're moving the money into your business bank account. Do not take that money and then start paying things, right? Don't take the money. We had a client who would get the funds and then she would pay her rent and then deposit the remainder of what was left over. You don't want to do that because it's not showing the full scope, the full picture of what you're actually bringing in, of what your cash flow actually is. So you're actually doing yourself a disservice by not depositing that money right away. Don't just leave it there and don't transfer it to your personal yet, right? Transfer it to your business, and then maybe you can get with your accountant, to discuss, how to divvy that up. But it's important to make sure that your liability is separate. Business and personal needs to be separate, guys. So that's one thing we need to make sure we're sharing, excuse me, with our clients. That's something we've been through. If you are interested in coming on as a partner with DFX Group, this is the platform where you need to be. We have over 80 lenders on the platform. We work directly with some of the best in non-bank financing, depository banks. We work with GRA Capital, which is a leader in this space, right? They've been operating in this space since 1999. So very excited to partner with GRA Capital. And the opportunity, okay, the opportunity is incredible. So you have to ask yourself, right? Are you happy with where you currently are? Right? Let's say you don't currently already have a business. You're looking for some additional income. You're looking for other ways to grow. Well, then this is a great platform for you. Now, for those of you, we typically partner with a lot of people who are already in business, like a lot of people in the banking industry, financial services, CPAs, lawyers, other businesses. So they literally leverage the platform as a resource to provide extra value to the clients that they're already servicing. So the goal here, guys, is to get businesses funded. Okay. There's a massive pool of private capital waiting to be distributed. It's not like they don't want to work with you. Or work with your clients either. It's about making sure that we're connecting the right founder to the right funder, the right business, the right product, and that way they can achieve the most success, right? So we do this by getting to know the client, getting to know your business, and assessing what you currently qualify for. And it's a completely free process. Okay, you literally come in, discuss with myself or with our team how, right, what your options are essentially, and it's a really great tool for you to use because you're going to get a blueprint of what you can do, right? So for those of you that don't yet qualify, you get a blueprint of what your next step is going to be. So for all of you who are current partners, we just want to let you know that we appreciate you, we see you, and we really appreciate the fact that you're here and you believe in the mission, you believe what we're doing, and you believe that business owners are entrepreneur, business owners are rock stars. You believe that business owners are resilient and that they are vital to this nation. But we also believe that most can't get funded. Okay. 80 to 90% of businesses can't get funded. So that's a problem. All right. That affects overall communities, families, everything is affected by that, right? So we are here to help businesses, right? And also show them the difference between good debt, bad debt, right? Not all funding is good funding, right? Do you have a use for the funds? Will you be able to put this money to work and actually flip it to make profit? Okay, because in alternative finance, right, some of the products can tend to be a little bit more expensive than in traditional bank financing. Although now it's not too far off. But if you don't have a need or if you don't have a specific use or what you're going to do for the funds, then you should really take a step back and assess that before you actually go out and apply for the funding. So, guys, it's for the clients that you're speaking with and engaging with, just really understand where they're headed, right? What's the next step? What are you trying to do with the funding? Because you will get funded. You will. You deserve it. But you have to be prepared, and you have to, especially now, women have to be twice as more prepared. Minorities, unfortunately, you got to be twice as more prepared, and you got to stop bitching and moaning and complaining about it. And the fact is, you just got to recognize it and then hone in on exactly what it is that needs to be rectified and then work on that. That's literally it. That is a cheat code. Okay. Well, there's some other things involved, but that's one of the cheat codes. Okay. Figure out what it is that you need to work on. And guys, we go into all of this once you become a partner, it's all in your training, it's all in the back office. And then if you come into the community, we talk about this as well. So come inside, get connected. We're on a mission to help businesses with getting funding. Okay. So if you are looking to create extra impact, if you want to add additional income, if you want to add additional value to your clients, then come in and leverage this platform because we are growing and we can't wait to meet all of you. We can't wait to get out there and help more businesses and just create more impact for our communities. So if you are interested, if this hits you, then hit partner. Okay. Now, for those of you that are already partners, then check your email and hit up the back portal as well. All right, guys. So remember, encourage your clients to be getting business bank accounts. Um, and also, we want to say congratulations to our recent success story, which was an automotive company for the 21K. And keep you guys posted because we've got some big ones that are about to get funded next week. All right. So later today, we are actually doing our Let's Get You Funded webinar. So that one is going to start. It's usually going to start at 3 p.m. Pacific, but we're pushing it to 7. So that's 4 p.m. Pacific. So I want to see everybody there. Come in at 4 p.m. Pacific, 7 p.m. Eastern, and let's get